Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have some shocking news for you. The African Union Commission President by the name Moussa Faki is currently in the country, in Kenya. I did my thorough research just to try and find out why exactly Moussa Faki is in the country. Why Moussa Faki had to visit Kenya during this particular time. Whether it was an official visit or an unofficial visit. Just a few hours ago, Moussa Faki held a one-on-one meeting, a one-on-one conversation with President William Samoei Arap Ruto, not in State House, Nairobi, but in Kilgoris, Narok County. And I want you to have a look at these photos that were posted by William Ruto himself. You can see William Ruto and Moussa Faki only in that particular meeting. And this is exactly what President William Ruto posted concerning that meeting. He said this, let me just show you. We are implementing reforms at the African Union's structure to make it more effective and efficient in pursuing the continent's interest. Now, William Ruto here is speaking as the champion for the institutional reforms in AU. Remember that William Ruto was appointed in February into that particular position, and he took over from the president of Rwanda, Paul Kagame. Ruto proceeds to say that in Kilgoris, Narok County, met the African Union Commission's chairperson, His Excellency Moussa Faki Mahamat. And we discussed, among other things, the African Union reforms and the upcoming elections of the African Union Commission's chairperson, a post that the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga is running for. So they also discussed Raila Odinga's African Union Commission top job. President William Ruto has been on the forefront campaigning for Raila Odinga's African Union Commission top job thoroughly. William Ruto wants to ensure that Raila Odinga wins the African Union Commission top job. So there's a possibility that Moussa Faki actually endorsed Raila Odinga for the African Union Commission top job after that particular meeting, even though Moussa Faki has not posted anything concerning that particular meeting. I've gone through Moussa Faki's social media handles to try and find out what he posted concerning this meeting, but he has not posted anything. If that is the case, that Moussa Faki actually endorsed Raila Odinga, then that is exactly what I've been telling you in this particular platform, that Raila Odinga currently has everything that it takes to win the African Union Commission top job. In fact, currently as we speak, Raila Odinga is the one that is leading ahead of the other candidates, including the Djibouti candidate, Mahamoud Yusuf. So there is no way that Raila Odinga will lose, because William Ruto is going to ensure that Raila Odinga wins the African Union Commission top job. If Raila Odinga will win that position, then William Ruto on the other side will easily win the 2027 general elections. So it was like an agreement that William Ruto will make Raila Odinga to be the AUC chairperson, while on the other side, Raila Odinga agreed to endorse President William Ruto's 2027 general elections. I want us to wait and see how things will turn out to be. However, there is a very, very strange thing that happened during this particular meeting here between President William Ruto and Moussa Faki, whereby Moussa Faki totally snubbed Raila Odinga. He ignored Raila Odinga in that meeting. And don't forget that about 2 years ago, Raila Odinga was fired in AU by the same Moussa Faki. Remember when Raila Odinga was the African Union chairman of infrastructure and development in Africa? The person who fired Raila Odinga in that position, from that position, it was Moussa Faki that met with Raila Odinga. In fact, This statement here says that Moussa Faki personally wrote a letter to Raila Odinga thanking Raila Odinga for his services in that position. And according to the Nation e-paper, it says that William Ruto and Moussa Faki actually collaborated so that Raila Odinga can be fired in AU. So it was an organized event between William Ruto and the president of AU, Moussa Faki, so that Raila Odinga can be fired from that position. During that time, when Raila Odinga was fired, it was when Raila Odinga was conducting demonstrations across the country. The fallout between Raila Odinga and President William Ruto. I think William Ruto wanted to revenge against Raila Odinga, and he succeeded because Raila was fired. And this tells you the relationship between President William Ruto and Moussa Faki. A very good working relationship. Let me give you the full details in this particular video here. Why Moussa Faki refused to meet with Raila Odinga one-on-one. That is why they never met in that meeting. And there's no way Moussa Faki will meet with Raila Odinga again while in Kenya. Let me give you the shocking details. But of course, before that, just a very quick reminder that if you are listening to me up to this point and you haven't subscribed, I want you to take only 1 second or two and hit the subscribe button down below so that next time when I produce another video like this one, then YouTube will automatically send you the notifications. To my returning subscribers, to the new members who are joining me, thank you so much. Feel appreciated, and I don't take the support for granted. Let us go straight into the details. I just want to be very brief in this particular video, so just follow it to the end. You will learn a lot of things. Let me begin by asking you, why do you think Moussa Faki agreed to meet with President William Ruto and totally ignored Raila Odinga? He refused to meet with Raila Odinga. This is the first reason here. Moussa Faki is the incumbent African Union Commission president, right? A very, very powerful position. Raila Odinga on the other side is the African Union Commission candidate who is waiting to be elected in February next year, 2025. If Moussa Faki had met with Raila Odinga today, then it would have complicated a lot of things. It would have ruined that meeting between Raila and Moussa Faki would have ruined a lot of things. Why am I saying this? Remember that currently as we speak, there are African presidents who are totally against Moussa Faki's regime. These African head of state are totally opposing the regime of Moussa Faki, and they want him to go. So Moussa Faki associating with Raila Odinga, then it means that Raila Odinga is also subscribing to Moussa Faki's regime. It will have complicated a lot of things. Therefore, Raila Odinga would have lost a lot of votes from the African heads of state who are totally opposing Moussa Faki. That is the first reason as to why Moussa Faki never met with Raila Odinga. In fact, there is a high possibility that it was Raila Odinga himself who did not want to meet with Moussa Faki. The second reason here, it is about the fallout. The bitter fallout between Moussa Faki and Raila Odinga. After Moussa Faki fired Raila Odinga about 2 years ago from AU, when Raila Odinga was the African Union chairman of infrastructure and development in Africa, there's a possibility that Moussa Faki and Raila Odinga are not really in good terms. That is why Moussa Faki has been totally avoiding direct contact with Raila Odinga. They are not friends. If Moussa Faki and Raila Odinga were friends, then Moussa Faki would be the first person to endorse Raila Odinga in the African Union Commission top job. Moussa Faki would have met with Raila Odinga directly today. That is the second reason, because of their fallout after Moussa Faki fired Raila Odinga in AU. And the third reason here, it is because President William Ruto himself blocked Moussa Faki from meeting with Raila Odinga. I know this sounds strange, but the real reason as to why William Ruto blocked Moussa Faki from meeting with Raila Odinga, there's only one reason. Because William Ruto did not want this particular meeting here with Moussa Faki to appear a political meeting, a political campaign for Raila Odinga. President William Ruto wanted this particular meeting to appear strictly on matters to do with the African Union reforms, not for Raila Odinga's campaigns, not for Raila Odinga's endorsement. That is why in William Ruto's statement, he has insisted that he met with Moussa Faki on matters to do with the reforms in AU structure. I don't know what you think. I really want to know your thoughts. I want to know your opinion in the comment section down below. What exactly do you think are the reasons as to why Moussa Faki never met with Raila Odinga? Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more political updates. Remember, my name is Jason. Bye-bye and have a good night. Thank you.